What's going on, YouTube? Prodigal here. Alright, I got something to show you that I purchased. I'm really excited about this. I've been really getting into IR and night vision and just the aspects of taking photography or looking through telescopes or even looking through gun scopes. It's just something that I'm just into right now, and I just find it fascinating. And I've tried to look on YouTube everywhere, and no one has a YouTube video about this specific camera that I purchased. Meanwhile, if you go on eBay, they're all over the place. So I took it upon myself to maybe do the first one. I ordered it July 9th, and it arrived July 20th. So it's going to take some time where it's coming from. He did a fantastic job wrapping it. Alright. Bubble. But what really impressed me was not only did it come in a box, it came in its own compartment. It has its own little carry. So, this camera is basically made for Android. You can put it on any phone. I'm currently going to be using my Note 4 because I don't use my Note 4 anymore. It's considered old, even though I love this phone. And let's go with the reveal because it seems so high quality. So the camera's from BOHINA. It's night vision, obviously. Look at this. This is a nice little carrying case, and it's really, really padded. It comes obviously with the camera, cleaning rag. Let me put it back. It comes with this nifty little tripod that you can angle it. I, of course, will not be using this because I'm kind of a freak when it comes to my electronics and camera equipment. So I know I had this purchased a while back through Amazon. It's the Altura Mini Pistol Grip Tripod for DSLR cameras. I'm into photography now. And this is pretty nifty. Before I show the camera, let me just show you what I'm going to be putting it on. Press the button here, and lift it there. The camera goes here, you tighten it up, and you can hold it like a pistol grip. And if you get tired, or if you want to basically put it down, you just have to open this and this, and then you have a mini tripod. That was convenient. Anywho, let's close this up. Get this ready. Haha! Feel like Captain Kirk. Now, back to the baby. This camera, obviously I already opened it up and I already tried it out. This camera, I love it. Honestly, I've been fooling around with it, and the picture quality is fantastic. You could obviously manually zoom it. It has IR lights for night vision. But check this out. You could basically turn it on or off for the lights and use your own IR flashlight. Yes, you do not need these to turn on manually because it seems like, or I'm pretty sure, that it has a manual IR cut filter. Because every time I turn on this camera, whenever I go into the dark, I hear the clicking and it switches automatically, and I didn't even turn on the lights. I'm like, let me just turn on this flashlight, and when I turn on the flashlight, lo and behold, it works. So it does have a mechanical IR cut filter. This flashlight, in fact I got two of them. I got the IR 940 and the IR 850. The difference between the 940 and the 850, the I-40 you can't see if I turn it on. With the human eye, you'll be able to see it on this camera because Ghost S is kick-ass. It has a very sensitive filter. Now, this may be a little bit brighter. In this one, you could actually see the lights go on, and the human eye could see it. I can't see this thing on the 940. I can see the 850 on, but it's very, very dim, very, very light to the eyes. So if you want to go on those midnight escapades and go through the dark, you choose which one you want. I suggest that you get a bigger flashlight if you want longer range. The camera, you'll be able to see for a long a long distance. Back to the camera. This thing rocks. It has its own little cell phone holder. Obviously it's a USB mini. You place your phone here, plug it in. Before we go any further, please understand that Samsung and I think HTC, as long as your phone has OTG and has a fast CPU, like I think a Qualcomm, it'll work. I tried it on my, I call this Huawei, but you already know it's Huawei or Huawei. I like Huawei. I tried it on this phone, and no, it does not work. But I'm pretty sure there's a hack to it. So I may have to just jailbreak my phone, root my phone, and see what I could finagle with this. But who cares if I got my note? I love this note. Anywho, all right, let's put it together and let's see how it works. Most likely, what I'll be doing is one second, I don't want to talk and drop this. I'll be cursing on YouTube. That would be hard. Alright, so hold the phone there. Most likely I'll be taking sample pictures and sample video, putting it on. I may just put it, I don't know, somewhere here, or I just may cut film, who knows. It all depends how much time I have to render. Alright, so you put the phone there, camera's there, everything's off, you plug it in, and you immediately hear the camera click. You turn on your phone, or at least you try to turn on your phone, and it's not going to turn on because obviously I'm on camera. There we go. Let's open it up. I'm getting commercials, and why am I getting commercials when I don't even have this connected? That's crazy. Open the phone. Open the phone. Okay, let's unplug this. Haha! Unplug it first. My hands are super dry. Alright. So. Oh! Wait a minute. Before we go any further. Hold on. Let's take a pause. So I gotta show you something. It also comes with instructions. Very detailed instructions. The only problem is the instructions are Chinese. Every single bit of it. So you may have to use Google Translate or use Microsoft Office or use an app on your phone to read it line by line. Or you could try using the QR code to go to BOHINA.com. But guess what? I realized that BOHINA.com or the QR code doesn't work. So what I did was this, and I downloaded the app. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. One more time. You take the phone. You open it. You find the app. The only app that I found that would work with this phone or with this camera is Camera-Fi. Camera Fi. Once you click on it, it may give you a commercial or two. Gives you a nice little logo. Camera-Fi 2 is already ready. That's another download, which I'll probably do, but not now. Okay, and then you get this app. So what I do is I take the phone, make sure you're not pressing any other buttons on the phone. Clip it on, plug it in. As soon as you plug it in, you hear the camera click. Open Camera-Fi with the USB device connected. Click OK. And it should come up. And you did that. And you did that. Of course. There we go. Sometimes it acts weird. But that's it. And it works. And the picture can be as clear as you want it to be, obviously. And you gotta remember it's a 16mm lens, so things are really close up. I'm pretty sure that you could remove this lens and change it out to 12mm, depending what your application you're going to be using it for. Now, if you want, go ahead, put it in here, give it a few turns, and do it with the other hand before it falls. That would be highly embarrassing. Yes, I put it on backwards. Hold on. Wait, today is Prodigal Interruption Day. Everybody needs me. Anyway. Okay. So I told you about the app. Showed you about the holder. I was putting it on backwards, by the way, before. So this is the proper way to do it. The only way the camera sees it is by doing this. Plugging it in. Make sure you have it correct. And then you try opening up the app. It's called Camera-Fi. And it works immediately. Now, you could take pictures, you could record, you could manually focus. So depending how far away the object is. As I was saying, it was a 16mm lens, and I'm pretty sure that you could change this out to any type of lens if you want to, whatever your needs are. If for some reason you need IR, then you could go ahead and turn that on. But it doesn't need it because it has a mechanical IR cut filter in it, and you could just use an external light source, which is, it has to be an IR flashlight. But here's the cool thing about this camera that I noticed. Me using the IR flashlight last night, my neighborhood is not as dark. It's pretty well lit, even though it's nighttime. But in the dark areas, the camera obviously sees the infrared light, and if you switch it, or if it's in between shots, like there's some darkness and there's some light, the cool thing that this does is that you can see the colors in the color area and black and white in the other. It is phenomenal. I've never seen a camera do that. At least not for the price that I paid for it. And by the way, on eBay, this camera, you can get it without the IR lights. I prefer the ones with it because you could always turn it on and off, and you never know when you lose your flashlight, and you can still see. This way you don't stumble in the dark. Again, you could purchase it for I saw it, the lowest so far I've seen is $46, all the way up to $80. Beware, buyer beware. So, that's my little tidbit on that. I will be taking some videos and some still photos with the IR light and without the IR light. Oh, I just did it because I just covered it. That's pretty awesome. And I can show you the difference. Man, this thing is super clear. I wish I could show you. Anyway, let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on. See if I can focus. It keeps flicking because my hand is on the sensor. This is just manual focus. Anyway, if you want a cool infrared camera that plugs in to your Android phone, and it's just for a hobby or to look at the night sky, whatever you want to do, I would strongly recommend this IR camera from BOHINA. BOHINA, B-O-H-I-N-A. It takes several days for you to get it. Could be a week, could be a week and a half, but it's well worth it. I've been having so much fun with it. Anyway, alright people, do you want to exit app? Yes, exit the app. This was fun. Alright, I hope you got some information on this, and any of you who purchased this camera from eBay, make a video. Nobody else has. I think I'm the first one. So, hope you enjoyed it. Particle out. Peace. 2 fingers. Stay safe and have fun taking pictures. Be careful what you take pictures of.